Hi, my name is Devin, and this is my first ever YouTube video. I wanted to give some non-binary or trans individuals who either can't access the gym right now or don't feel comfortable in that space due to COVID or other reasons, or just want to get us working out started out at your home. This is for you. So here, let's get started. This is going to be a very beginner-friendly workout. There's not going to be any equipment needed. You're not going to need any dumbbells, no kettlebells, no towel. It's just your body weight and the floor. It might help if you have a mat or something soft to lay down on, but if you don't, that's completely fine too. You can do it on any floor. So to start off, you're going to want to warm up. Here's me doing some jumping jacks. Sometimes I do jumping jacks or sometimes I dance, but that's not for the internet. Usually about 10 minutes. But if you have downstairs neighbors or don't want to jump, you can also just do them kind of a little slower in place like this. So I did some high knees, some butt kicks, and some arm circles with little ones going forward, little ones going to the back, big ones going forward, and big ones going to the back. Alright, so to begin out this workout, I'm starting with glute bridges. For this exercise, you're going to lay flat on your back, knees bent, and then you're extending at the hip, squeezing your glutes and your hamstrings, so the back of your leg and your butt on the way up, and then relaxing and bringing your butt back down to the ground. To make this exercise a little harder, you could also add weight, like a dumbbell, and you could just hold that right on top of your hips. You could also use a backpack full of books or something like that if this was a little too easy for you. You can also do this with one leg instead, so that just means you're extending one knee, doing that single leg and doing that same thing, squeezing your glutes all the way at the top and coming back down. Next we have Superman's. It is a little harder to work biceps and back with just your body weight. You just kind of have to get a little more creative. For this workout, I added in some Supermans to try to get some more back activation. For this exercise, you're just coming up off the ground with your chest, really squeezing your back, and then relaxing. Next exercise as I have is squats. This exercise is going to look a little different for everyone. Some of the key things to keep in mind is you don't want your knees to come past your toes on the way down. You want to fake like you're sitting back in a chair. I even have a little picture of one up in the corner, as you can see there. So really squatting back, thinking about sitting in a chair, keeping that weight in your heels, and extending, coming back up. We have push-ups. These are one of my favorite exercises. A big key point for push-ups is to make sure that you are not at 90 degrees. And what I mean by that is your arms shouldn't be in a straight line across here. See how it's a 90 degree for my arm to the rest of my body? You want to actually be more at a 45 degree angle. This 90 degree angle is going to cause a lot of stress on your shoulder and you could get injured that way. So again, about 45 degree angle, you're going to come down kind of to right about below kind of where your sports bra would be, and then push back up. There's a lot of variations you can do with push-ups. I give a couple here with some elevated push-ups. Of course, those are gonna work your chest a little differently. It's gonna work kind of your Same thing with wall push-ups, but still a good exercise overall. And then next I have lunges. Same as the squats, you just want to make sure your knee isn't extending past your toe. So I'm doing just alternating lunges, one leg at a time, and then coming back up to standing. A way to make this a little easier on your knees if you do have more knee pain is to do reverse lunges. You can see up in the corner there. Another way is also to have a little assistance. So as you can see, I kind of have a chair there that I'm holding on to, and that just helps both with balance, stability, and just overall making it a little easier. Next we have shoulder taps. So you're just in a push-up position. You can either be on your knees, on your hands. You could also do this on an elevated surface as well. But basically, you're just gonna alternate touching the opposite shoulder with the opposite hand. And then you just also wanna make sure you're engaging your core here, so trying to reduce the amount of sway you have as you pick up each arm. Exercise I have is crunches. So again, laying back on your back, kind of the same as that glute bridge position, and then you're just really focusing on flexing your spine. So just rotating, getting your shoulders up off the ground. Next exercise I have is Russian twists. So this one again, you are kind of sitting up, you're gonna backs off the ground, legs are off the ground. A way to make this a little harder would to be straighten your legs and actually sit up into a V-sit. Another way to be add a little bit of weight, but basically you're just rotating that weight or your body weight from side to side. You're really gonna feel this in your obliques, so kind of on the sides of your abdominals. So much for watching. That's all I have. You're gonna want to go back to the beginning of that workout, start with those glute bridges again, and just run through that entire workout 2 to 3 more times.